A state agency paid out nearly $7 million across New York last year, including $29,600 to ex-clients of 4 Capital Region lawyers. The Lawyers Fund of Client Protection reimbursed annual report for 2018. The payouts included $15,100 to 2 ex-clients of disbarred Albany defense attorney Gaspar Castillo, $10,000 to an ex-client of late Albany attorney Scott Davidoff, $3,000 to a former client of Albany lawyer Richard D. Abbott, and $1,500 to a former client of Niskayuna lawyer Gerald W. Bartman, who resigned from the bar. The lawyers were all registered in the Albany-based Appellate Division of State Supreme Court's 3rd Department. Michael J. Knight, the executive director of the fund, said the fund is to reimburse clients who were victims of misappropriation or willful misapplication of funds. The fund cannot reimburse for neglect, malpractice, damages or out-of-pocket losses, he said. Trustees of the fund have consistently found that most losses are to clients of solo practitioners, the majority of whom are male and middle-aged, the annual report said. It said causes of misconduct are often traced to alcohol and drug abuse, gambling, economic pressures, mental illness as well as marital, professional and medical problems. The report found the vast majority of lawyers in New York maintain high standards when entrusted with clients' money. A tiny percentage of New York's legal profession remains responsible for dishonest conduct in the practice of law, said Knight, who took over in July following the retirement of Timothy J. O'Sullivan, who had been executive director since 2000. These few who disgrace the legal profession cause significant harm to law clients. The most common loss has been theft of real property escrow funds, with nearly 40% of all money reimbursed related to it, the report said. It said last year, more than $1 million (14.7%) of the amounts paid out involved real property escrow thefts. Castillo, who was a fixture in Capital Region courtrooms and well respected as a defense attorney, was first suspended in June 2016. At the time, he was defending Michael Chmielewski, who later pleaded guilty to the August 21, 2015 murder of 32-year-old Jacqueline Poreka. Chmielewski stabbed her during a robbery at the Recycled Hair Salon in West Albany. Castillo was disbarred in January 2018 after he admitted he converted nearly $47,000 of a client's money that was supposed to be used as collateral for his client's bail. He took months to repay this money to his client despite the client's repeated requests. Castillo also accepted a $5,000 retainer and an additional $5,000 payment to buy transcripts for a client's appeal but performed no work and bought no transcripts. The latter case involved one of the clients who was reimbursed. Davidoff, an Albany lawyer who died in June 2017, was admitted to the bar in 1986. The claim to the fund involved a retainer for an estate matter, Knight said. The court system's attorney lookup listed no public discipline. Abbott, a lawyer in Massachusetts and Rhode Island since 1983 and in New York since 1991, had an office in the city of Albany. He was suspended in 2001 for failing to diligently pursue post-conviction relief for his client, intentionally misrepresenting the status of the case to bar counsel, misrepresenting the contents of a document to the client to induce the client to sign it, and fabricating evidence in order to mislead bar counsel, according to the 2009 Appellate Division decision suspending him. Bartman, who was admitted to the bar in 1994, was initially censured in 2005 because of a public reprimand he received from a state Supreme Court in Florida 2 years earlier for neglecting client matters, assisting in the unlicensed practice of law, failing to respond to clients' communications and failing to respond to inquiries of the Florida bar. In December 2017, Bartman agreed to resign from the bar amid an investigation by the 3rd Department's Grievance Committee into allegations concerning the neglect of client matters, the failure to return client retainers and escrow account violations. The report also offered an addendum on the legal career of William Noje, a Rochester-area assemblyman who died by suicide on September 8, 2016. The fund reimbursed one of Noje's clients $337,966. Noje was under federal investigation at the time of his death. More than 325,000 lawyers are registered in New York. The fund, which started in 1981 and is financially supported entirely by lawyers' registration fees, financially reimburses clients of lawyers who cause them losses through dishonest conduct. Since it started, the fund has paid out 8,840 awards totaling $215.9 million, the report said. Last year, the figure was $10.6 million statewide and nearly $36,000 in the capital region.